I put
Review,
my dick
down,
review.
run.
Computer pregnant.
So with Rundown 3 being re-released, I was expecting a little bit more content, to be honest. The patch note was dry as the response I get on my DMs, but to begin with the video on a more positive note, we can talk a little bit about the level design changes. They buff R3 quite a bit. A3 for example, you get back waves that ambushes you from the back. B2 gives you an actual option to pick a room if you want to go straight to the baby room. C1 escape sequence got a lot more enemies, and D1, the scout room, was just awesome.
It's a Charger Scout! Fuck me!
Oh!
Is it actually a Charger Scout?
Big Charger!
Oh my god!
So the changes to the level were probably what made this rundown the most fun, since the level designer at Tin Chambers actually took some risk and made the levels fun and engaging to play, by making the levels, slightly harder, which is a good thing. In the in-between things, balancing in this game was always kinda poopy. Everybody was looking forward to Hell Weaponry and Burst Cannon. I was more looking forward to the rifle, what they were gonna do with it, and it was kinda disappointing. They didn't touch any of the Hell Weaponry. Yeah, Burst Cancel got patched, but man, Burst Canceling was just one of the two issues that Burst Cannon had, which was the outright crazy amount of damage that you can dish out.
Nice. Epic double kill.
And because Hell Weaponry didn't got changed, you can just grab Hellgun and go wee. The way they handle rifle is just funny. I mean, it's good, but it's just funny. Because now rifle does the same amount of damage as heavy assault rifle, but they didn't buff heavy assault rifle to compensate for that. And heavy assault rifle is a special, and they just didn't give any thought. They just buffed the rifle, didn't look at any other gun around them, which is pretty funny. It's kind of like the side effect of how they've been buffing guns in this game. They just look everything isolated, and they just slap better body shot damage on them and just move on. But yeah, hopefully in R4 we'll get a better heavy assault rifle alongside a better heavy SMG. So we'll see what happens. So the only saving grace from this rebalancing in my opinion was just the sentry rebalance. Sniper sentry got nerfed. It's not busted like before, but it's quite good with biosynergy. So you just gotta be wary of your sentry placement and you should be good. And shotgun sentry is pretty okay. It's not useless like before. It just fires way too fast and you can barely go through a class 4 without emptying itself up if you're not right next to it, helping him. So I would hope that they will tone down the fire rate a little bit in the next patch so it can last a little bit longer. So the bad things that come from this game are honestly just the same old bugs that have been plaguing this game since early access or when they introduce a new mechanic. If you have a team of 3 or 4 people, you won't see that many bugs per se. But if you just bought this game with a friend and you start using checkpoints and bots and matchmaking, etc., then that's where your experience as a consumer will start to take a deep dive. And that's sadly due to the fact that there's only like one level designer working on the game and just Gadget making the promotions and all that. And you can clearly tell it's like just the level designer because the patch notes themselves, like the most recent fix, is not really like code fixing in a way, like fixing a feature or anything. It's just some of the easier fix that you can do, but just changing some values inside their already established system that they got. So we might not even see a single actual bug fix or improvement to a feature until Rundown 6 or 8, which is like a year and a half or so. And honestly, I'd rather have the developer release the mono build for the game, so modders can actually bring some quality of life modes faster and quicker until they can fix themselves these bugs on the official build. Because I really doubt anybody who plays this game actively, right, with friends or just a veteran group or whatever, enjoys playing this game with these bugs for this amount of time. So yeah.
I love A3!
I
I
love
love
it.
A3! Bolt's my favorite level! Fuck!